Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.
You're watching Crypto Hamster channel. Very short update today. I hope I will not take it that long as usual. So starting with the news, Indian officials met to discuss possible ban on private cryptocurrencies, and what they say that they will ban private cryptocurrencies, but despite the negative slide on private cryptocurrencies at the committee meeting, it also saw discussion of a plan to encourage the use of distributed ledger technology. So it's sort of a two-sided sword, but probably just a temporal thing. When now they say they will ban it, then they will say that unban it, and basically don't put too much attention on that. Don't be over scared about this news. Then looking at the price, we had the drop recently, and then basically returned immediately to the same position and even higher. Now it's trading higher, but the dominance actually increased. And the thing is now, guys, that we were traded for so long with the same condition, with the same like price action, sideways trading, right? So now every small move in the price could lead to, and easily leads to the panic if it goes down, and to the euphoria if it goes like over excitement if it goes up. So it's very easy to move the sentiment of the market players, especially small traders. So probably that will be done several times before we'll make like true move in the price. And I would expect again, hopefully that will go up like until 7,000 or maybe 6,800 or something, and then only then will go down, maybe to the new lower low. But this will probably take a while until December or something like that, and that's why I would like to encourage you to look at the altcoins while we have this relatively calm period before we'll get a sell-off in Bitcoin and all other altcoins, and the altcoins again when Bitcoin possibly go down below the 6,000 level again. So, and speaking about the altcoins, just briefly wanted to show you. This is the one which we're talking about quite a while before. This is Oyster Pearl, and now you see how the price moves without any kind of volume. The thing is, well, this is volume, but this is the sort of fake volume. I believe it couldn't be, it shouldn't be taken into account because it was already after the the stop of the trading on the major exchanges. Now it's actually traded, that doesn't trade in the KuCoin and some huge other exchanges now that the volume is really small. So the thing is, they sort of figure out the issue, and they accused one person from their team, previous team, and now they seem to be having the way out of this, at least to some extent, and probably they will recover. But the question is, the reputation is really dropped, and how people will react, we don't know. So if you're already in position, didn't sell yet, well, I guess that would have to wait what will happen. So this is crypto, things will happens like this. Another one is Quark Chain. You remember how it was the great rise in price for the Quark Chain, and then we had the drop, but very smooth and slow. So I would hope that we'll just make a second wave like that. So it was the first one, this is the second one, and the third one will be even stronger than those two. Hopefully it will come soon, and we'll see again Quark Chain performing really nice, but just be careful with entering to this position. And while this one is Nano, actually why I'm looking at Nano, because I was very bullish on Nano in this area, but then after the falling, like this rally didn't succeed, I said okay, we probably had to return to this point again. But then I recently looked at the market capitalization, and I think okay, it's actually very similar to Zilliqa, but comparing to the Zilliqa one, it has much longer accumulation time and much higher increase in price if you'll go to the like all-time high region again. So in this way, Nano is really much more interesting in my opinion. Another one is WePower. That's this one we were talking about before, and I said okay guys, you see how the accumulation is here and probably will go up. So now it is actually having a huge volume change and some rise in price. So if you were in the position before, congratulations. Now it's already the time when you need to probably cover like 50% or something like that. So be careful with your position if it exists. Another one which we again talked about before, I mentioned this a couple of times, this is District OX, very small cap. It was even like 300 rank or something like that. Now it made a move again on the volume. So you see a lot of the altcoins which we're mentioning having the accumulation area now started to have the rise in price, although the total capitalization of the crypto market doesn't change much. Again, you see the market cap 21 million and volume is again about 20 million, so very bullish signal. But how far will it go, we don't really know. But again, if you had the position, don't forget to fix your profits. This is Vigorate, also the one which I mentioned several times before, that we had this accumulation and we actually had this rise, but it wasn't very unsustainable because we basically returned to the previous level, nearly the same level, very similar to Phoenix, PHX. So it may go back to the rising trend again, but it will probably take time, especially if you see the volume is like just started to decrease, or not started, but almost fell to the previous level. And when it will do that, it will need like few days at least to make a new wave, if it ever happen again. This one, internet node token, I just briefly mentioned this before, but again, rank 300 plus something. You see the accumulation again. Recently we see the volume and the rise very close to the other altcoins were showing very similar pattern. So probably internet node token will show some like 50% rise soon. At least I wouldn't be surprised about that, and the volume also will increase, so we can try to run on this wave. A couple of few more which I looked at just as a potential gainers to add to our basket of future of the altcoins which can increase in price in the future. This is Blue Zell, also very low, well, relatively low market cap, 27 million accumulation. Let's see what will happen within a couple of next weeks maybe. Another one is AirSwap. It had actually quite of the rise before, but now it returned to the previous position, and I think that based on the major fundamentals of AirSwap, I think it may have a chance to have much higher rise in price. But again, you see volume just dropped. Probably we'll see some more steps downwards, and then you can pick up in a certain level which you would expect to be the bottom before the next rise. Don't be too greedy, use your stop orders and so on. Of course, I must say that everything which I say is not as a personal, my personal opinion, not financial advice. And finally, which I was going to show you is this one. So this is the our general triangle, descending triangle of Bitcoin price, and we are basically trading in this huge corridor, like from $6,000 to $8,500 or something for a while, and a lot of the volume is here. Now we're approaching to the descending triangle and apex, and here actually was another, like you see this blue line, the old blue trend line based on the previous minimums of the price, and now it is approaching the triangle in this trend is actually are ending in the same spot, and like middle of December that would be the intersection of these two trends. And what will happen next probably is the bounce from this point, or break downwards, which would be, I hope not for long, but just temporal sell-off, and then we'll make a very sharp rise. You see also the volume is dropping significantly, especially recently, so it's a very strong signal that the reversal should, at least not the reversal, but the strong move in price will happen soon. Okay, we don't want to take you any longer. Tomorrow will be a new short update. Please use stop orders again, and safe trading, guys. Goodbye.